Welcome to the SEO.co Search Engine Optimization Podcast. Digital marketing essentials and next-level tactics. From off-site and on-site optimization to persuasive selling and everything in between. You'll learn actionable tips on what it takes to outright and outrank your competition.
Welcome back to another episode of the SEO.co podcast. Today, we're wrapping up the series Keyword Cannibalization, what it is and how to avoid it in SEO. We left off last time with some tips on how to avoid keyword cannibalization. We'll continue that now and wrap up this series. The next tip is tweak the encroaching page. If you like the encroaching page and you think it has value somewhere, there are a number of potential tweaks you can make to improve it and remove it from the competition. First, identify the conflicting keyword. First, you need to identify the conflicting keyword or phrase. What is the search query that both pages are appearing for? This is the word you want to try to avoid. Next, remove instances of the keyword. Though Google uses semantic search to limit its reliance on exact match keywords, you can still de-optimize the page by removing references to this word or phrase. Depending on the topic, this may require a few subtle edits or a full-blown rewrite. Next, add a new keyword. After de-optimizing your article for the contested keyword, it's a good idea to re-optimize it for a new target keyword. Find a target keyword or phrase that isn't currently contested by your existing content and pepper it in. And lastly, change existing links. You may also want to change your existing link structures. For example, you may want to change the URL of the encroaching page to better reflect its new content. Then set up 301 redirects to divert traffic from the old encroaching page to your new primary target page. Next tip, merge the content. Another option is to merge the two pieces of competing content into a single, quote, masterpiece. This is, in many ways, the best option. It allows you to preserve the best elements of both pieces of content while also getting rid of the cannibalization issue, and it sets you up for the best possible results in the future. It also happens to be the most flexible option, since there are many ways you can go about it. You can choose either piece to be a host piece and integrate elements of either piece into it. You can tack one piece onto another as a form of expansion, or you could rewrite a fundamentally new piece, incorporating elements of both original pieces to make it more robust. Here's a good process to follow for it. Start with the primary target and theme. What is your target keyword, and what's the best topic to target that keyword specifically? What do you want this article to cover, and how robust do you want it to be? Next up, merge or rewrite. At this point, you can add one article to another, chop up the sections and combine them, or write a new piece with components of both prior pieces. It's totally up to you. Third, eliminate redundancies. If you had two articles covering a similar topic, there are likely sections with redundancies, duplicated content that doesn't truly need to be stated twice. Eliminate these to make for smoother reading. Fourth, smooth out formatting discrepancies. You may also run into formatting discrepancies, especially if these two pieces were written by two different authors. Your comprehensive finished piece should be internally self-consistent for readability and professionalism. Next, keep users as your top priority. As you write, revise, and edit your work, always keep your users as your top priority. You may be attempting this work as a way to appease search engines and rank higher in SERPs, but that's not going to help you if your readers bounce when they encounter the piece for the first time. Write something eloquent, detailed, robust, and entertaining. Next up, do a final read-through. Don't assume the merge is seamless. Do a final read-through before committing the final publication and make sure it reads consistently and smoothly. This is your last chance to correct any errors and make last-minute improvements. And lastly, add existing links. After publication, you'll need to carefully manage your existing links. That likely means setting up 301 redirects for links to URLs that no longer exist, funneling all traffic and past authority to your merged mega page. Next up, let's talk about how to prevent keyword cannibalization issues. Once you've corrected your existing keyword cannibalization issues, it's a good idea to enact measures to prevent keyword cannibalization problems in the future. Here are some of the best strategies to do so. First, keep a running list of target keywords. Don't lose track of your keyword targets or write content arbitrarily. Keep a running list of your target keywords and phrases, as well as the content pieces you've already created, so you don't mistakenly duplicate your efforts. Second, always check before writing a new piece of content. As an added measure of protection, anytime you want to write a new piece of content, check to see whether you've done anything similar in the past. If you've already written an article that's ranking for a specific keyword, is there another keyword you can target? Or is there a way to flesh out the existing article rather than creating a new page? Third, make use of synonyms and closely related phrases. If you're feeling stuck, consider using synonyms, related phrases, or alternative phrases for your new piece of content. Due to Google's semantic search capabilities, this won't eliminate the risk of keyword cannibalization entirely, but it will mitigate it. And lastly, audit your website content regularly. Take the time to audit your entire content marketing and SEO strategy regularly. At least a few times per year, do a deep dive to look at your keyword rankings, your current content results, and other variables. If you notice any keyword cannibalization issues, this will give you a perfect opportunity to correct them before they do any further damage. Is your website suffering from keyword cannibalization problems? Or are you having trouble ranking for your highest priority keywords and phrases? You may need the help of an SEO agency like SEO.co. At SEO.co, our clients' goals become our goals. With our seasoned SEO experts and teams of link builders, writers, and strategists, we can help you get the results you've always wanted. Contact us today for a free consultation. And thanks again for listening to the SEO.co podcast.
Thank you for joining us on the SEO.co podcast. We appreciate your time. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show and visit SEO.co for more resources based on today's topic, as well as access to more podcast episodes to help you improve your site's long-term SEO success.